because I feel most confident when I do that. If I can still be comfortable doing what I do and not feeling completely judged, I feel judgment here and there, but it's for accountability for me.
The guys are saying that they're judging you. And you're saying that you want to dress promiscuously during Miami Bike Week because it makes you feel good. But the guys are saying it doesn't make them feel good. So this is like the self-care industry. This is where it bugs me with you guys, because your self-care is eroding your self-esteem because you're single and you're not happy and you want a man, because we all want to be up under some instruction by a man, but your behavior is what keeps men away from you.
Last week on Ladies First.
So all the ladies at the same time, should women watch how they dress?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that again?
Aaliyah, where you looking at? Aaliyah, watch this. Aaliyah, hold on, before you answer that. Aaliyah, I'm gonna get you right. We gonna get you right because you got it. You got the potential, right? Aaliyah, do women and children perform better under the control of men or under the control of themselves?
Repeat the question one more time.
Does a woman perform better under the control of a man? Do women and children perform better under the control of a man, or do women and children perform better under the control of a woman?
Of a man.
Should men control women? Do you see? Now watch. The fact that you can't give up control, right? You said you want to be able to do what you want to do. You want to dress how you want to dress when you want to and when it fits you. But Aaliyah, majority of what women are picking is just to be outside and act like they got control of something, but they ruining their lives, Aaliyah. Everything that let me slow down. Let's slow down. Work with me. Tell me what a woman doing by themselves. Look, so I'm gonna give you the club. I'm gonna give you the club. I'm gonna give you the strip club. I'm gonna give you girls trips. I'm gonna give you the concerts. I'm gonna give you living her best life, being her 3 or 4 life. What are women doing outside of being with a man that is better than being with a man?
Developing her own business. And this is what I was saying. Like when it comes to the club life outside, like how we saying, I fully agree. A man should be in control because it's just like, shorty, calm down. However, like for me, for example, because I'm thinking about my personal experience, I model. So like that's a whole different thing when it comes to like how I dress and I'm presenting myself, because I'm in an industry that's based off of that and how I'm going and maneuvering through that. That's not indicating like my personal life. Like my personal life, I dress like a little tomboy. Like I might wear a cute little crop or something, but majority of my body's covered. But when I'm in the industry, depending on what lane I'm in, I ain't covered like that. Like, but that's how I get my bread and butter and how I'm maneuvering my narrative in that. Now, if I'm talking about my personal life, I fully agree with you 100%. But if I'm thinking about my industry life, I got to think about my money right there, because that's my brand. That's my business.
You're on mute, Tilcon.
Guys, if y'all have ever noticed, whenever you ask a woman a tough question, they always make it about themselves, right? Or, they will sit here and they will say, well, I can't speak for every woman. I can only speak for myself. Well, they know, generally speaking, women do this, right? But because if they acknowledge that, it will destroy their whole argument. So now they will turn it over unto themselves, right? But the funny thing about it is, when we're talking about them, or when we're saying, hey, well, y'all women need to cover up, what do these women say? They will start to bring in all of the women to start to speak for all of the women and say, well, the reason we want to dress how we want to dress is because we've been oppressed for so long. Wait, well, hold on. Now, I thought you were just speaking for yourself. Right, I thought you was just speaking for yourself, right? But now you want to speak for yourself because if you talk about generalities, right, your argument is going to be destroyed. So you want to bring yourself up. But then when we want to sit here and say, well, y'all women should not be dressed in a certain way, well, when we sit here and say, well, you shouldn't be dressed in a certain way, now all of a sudden, well, y'all can't sit over here and tell us, man, what we can and can't dress. The reason we dress the way we want to dress, now you want to bring everybody in, and now you want to make all the women seem like they're oppressed. And that's the issue that we have with women today. And they get upset when we compare them to children, but you're literally proving why we say a lot of women today are children. You just can't pull that out at your convenience because I feel like I'm about to lose the argument. Be an adult, right? You decide to come on to an debate, be an adult. If you are wrong, accept that and keep it moving, right? But no, it's like they will pull everything out of their ass just so they can prove their point, just so their argument can somewhat have cool points. You say that you understand that you need structure, but then you turn around and follow it up by saying, but here's why I feel like I don't want to follow. Here's why I don't want the structure. Here's why I don't want to follow somebody's lead. So you know you need structure, you acknowledge that, but then also at the same time, you don't want it and you're telling us why you don't want to do it. Because once again, it's going to require you to make some sacrifices and some compromises that a lot of women are not willing to make. If your man wants you to stop dealing with that baseless job that really isn't much. I mean, what, like, people, like, seriously, you don't go to school for modeling. You just look a certain way, you take a few pictures and then boom, right? Like, who cares? Like, can y'all even give me the names of the women who won the I guess America's Next Top Model a couple of years ago? Can y'all tell me who that? Y'all can't tell me none of that, but y'all can tell me who won a Super Bowl 7 years ago. Y'all can tell me who won a Super Bowl 10 years ago, but y'all can't even tell me who won beauty pageant 10 years ago. So who is that for, right? It literally, modeling is a baseless job. It does nothing for society. It does nothing for society. So if a man is telling you that, hey, well, listen, the most that you're getting out of being a model is sexualization. Hey, I don't want you putting your body online. That should be easy for you to simply say, okay, fine, I won't even do it anymore. And you go actually find a real job. Modeling is not a real job, but you know, hey, give it to them. It is, right? But once again, why don't you go find a new, and then let's just keep it a bean, just based off of how she looks. And this is with all due respect, baby girl, man, you ain't pulling in no crazy amounts of money, man, doing modeling. Like, let's just keep it a bean, right? So it shouldn't be hard for you to give up what you're doing, talking about, oh, well, this gives me confidence and everything. Give it up. But you know what, hey, Smell the Roses, she about to tear it up, man, and hey, they need a panel with Smell the Roses, right? They need a panel full of these women. They need Smell the Roses. They need Aaliyah from Might Be Risky from time to time. You need Natalie from the Peef Network. I think she's Hispanic, right? You need to go ahead and get, I already said Smell the Roses. You need to get Melanin. Who else you need to get? I'm missing a few people. You need to get Kamaya from Anton Daniels Show. And you need to get Athena from Fatty Show to go against Jazz, to go against, who else we have? You got Jazz, and you need to go against Bo, Pretty, and Pearl, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm missing somebody else, man, right? Pearl is from the Lupi Show. If they can get them all on one panel to go against each other, that would, I'm telling y'all, bro, that would be a great debate. That will be a great debate, man. They need to freaking make that happen. But let's continue.
Who are you without your modeling? Who are you? So as a woman, like, just without your modeling, without your career, without a man, who are you?
I'm a fitness girly.
You're a fitness girly that is what? Like,
what are you asking?
What does that mean? Like, you're a woman, for one. You're a woman. Yes. So you're a fitness woman.
Yes.
How do you want to portray yourself as a fitness woman in the modern dating market?
I take care of myself physically and mentally. A lot of people that are, do you go to the gym a lot?
Yes, I go to the gym 4 times a week.
Yeah, so you feel better, your clarity, you're having different thought processes compared to people that aren't in the fitness industry.
I'm also in the gym as a mother and a wife.
Yeah, and then that's your perspective, because I'm not a mother and a wife.
Right, but as a woman, who are you? As a woman, like, what do you stand by? What gets you up in the morning? No. Taking care of yourself means dressing in a promiscuous way. You find dressing.
Don't dress in a promiscuous way.
So as a woman, do you dress like a model, or do you dress differently as a woman than you do in your career mode?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're separating who you are in your career, and then who you are at the gym, and then who you are as a woman. Who are you? That is what this question, the dress code, is all about. It's about who you are as a woman. If you are a woman who considers herself a girly, that's a problem. You're not a girly, you're a woman. We need to start using the words that apply to us, right? And then also, you're a modern, beautiful woman, fit and friendly in the dating market, but you're saying things that don't match who you're presenting. Like, you're presenting very covered up, very modestly, but then you're advocating for women to dress like sluts, and we don't understand why. That's why the guys are keep circling the wagon, trying to get you to come to this, what I'm saying right here. If you can get up here and present yourself as a modest woman, why are you defending women dressing promiscuously?
I would defend it as a choice. Like, I choose to be in that industry. I choose to take advantage of my looks. So I'm not saying like I'm completely modest. Like, in my womanhood outside the industry, I would consider myself that. Now, if I'm including my industry life, I'm considered a hypocrite because here I am. I go to Miami Swim Week. I'm in a bikini. I'm showing off like everything that I got. But I'm choosing to do that. It's just like, it's all a choice at the end of the day.
Okay.
Are
She's
you-
asking you why.
are you- are you an hypocrite again?
Fatty, hold on. No, hold on. Smell it. She's asking you why are you doing that? Why?
Because I feel most confident when I do that. If I can still be comfortable doing what I do and not feeling completely judged, I feel judgment here and there, but it's for comfortability for me.
The guys are saying that they're judging you, and you're saying that you want to dress promiscuously during Miami Bike Week because it makes you feel good. But the
Yes.
guys are saying it doesn't make them feel good. So this is like the self-care industry. This is where it bugs me with you guys, because your self-care is eroding your self-esteem.
Bros, facts, freaking facts. And I'm glad that she pointed this out, man, because we have way too many women today who are claiming to be modest, who are dressing modestly, but yet they have the same mindset as a 304. The same woman will swear up and down, I'm not a bop. I will never do this. I will never do that lifestyle. I will never live the lifestyle that these 304s are living. But whole time they are encouraging these women to live that lifestyle. When you as a woman, right? When you as a woman who sit here and say, why does what she is doing bother you? Why won't you just let her do whatever? What she does doesn't bother you. You are essentially excusing that behavior. You are technically encouraging that behavior because you're not even, how are you going to sit over here and say, well, why does what she is doing bother you? And this is almost like, okay, then I can just say the same thing about, a P3DO. I can say the same thing about a guy who sits over here and watch kids or whatnot. I can say, because I can simply say, well, like, why does him looking at a bunch of kids walking off a bus, why does that bother you? He ain't bothering nobody. But see, once again, it's only idiotic women who will say stuff like that just to excuse piss poor behavior. And this is why you're starting to see a lot of guys have an issue with modest women, because how can we consider you to be a modest woman when you're constantly encouraging this behavior right here where it's not modest whatsoever? It literally contradicts the type of lifestyle you want to live. I mean, come on, people. When y'all remember Amber Heard slut walk, when you look at that, bro, who were behind a lot of this? It was a lot of your modest women. Once again, you say that you will never do what these women are doing. A lot of these women feel like they are better than these women who sit here and put their body all out online. But yet they will sit here and encourage that behavior. They will sit here and excuse that behavior. And when men tell y'all certain things, it's looked at as policing. It's looked at as oppression. And you just gotta ask how. How do you see it that way? How could you see it that way? But of course, once again, we compare women to children, right? So of course, I guess I can't see how they could see it that way. And the fact that she said, well, she is choosing to be in this industry, she wants to be in this industry, it should tell you more about her than it does whatever situation she's in. Because once again, ma'am, you're choosing to be a part of an industry that exposes your body. And a lot of people will tell you, I don't want you exposing your body even at a young age, but yet these women, they want to go down that route. And she said it herself. Once again, it's like a confidence boost for me. Like, I need the confidence. But you got a man though, so do you really need that confidence? No, so you just need validation from other men, that's all. And these women who have this mindset, these modest women who have this mindset, you can't get upset when men start to want one thing from me, because when a man is looking at you and they're like, oh dang, she's looking like that, but she's defending that behavior, oh yeah, I'm in there. But once again, this is a problem created by women. Let's continue.
Because you're single and you're not happy and you want a man, because we all want to be up under some instruction by a man, but your behavior is what keeps men away from you.
But I'm
And,
not
and that
single.
I'm talking to women that think like you, because for a woman that is in a relationship, you're advocating for single feminist women. This is the talking points that you're mimicking right now. So I'm a married woman. My talking points reflect my lifestyle. So this is another thing that confuses men in the dating market, because we say one thing, but then we're doing something else. That's why the guys keep asking these questions over and over again, trying to get you to do the deductive reasoning.
Right.
That it's not working out. Not for you, but just not in
No,
general.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just
But
I
what
can't speak on that collective because my experience is different than what the collective is. So I
But can
can't
you-
have an answer that's going to give you guys kind of like that clarity because I
Can
just
your man-
have a different situation.
Can your man be outside entertaining people? A woman who's doing exactly like you. Can he be liking women posts? Can he be commenting? And can he be talking to them? Can he flirt with them? Can he entertain them? You're fine with that?
He can like their pictures and everything like that. It depends on like there's a boundary. Like we discuss our boundaries when it comes to our relationship and what we find acceptable and what we don't.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
we were
because
able to find those
the like,
boundaries.
so what does he do if it's not too personal? What does he do for a living?
He's ex-military, but he's also going to school for film.
Okay, does he do those things? Does he entertain women? Does he like other women's pictures? Does he comment on? So what you're saying is a man who he set boundaries for you to be able to accept what you're doing. But if he ever really started doing that, it would bother you. It's so many women that would be like, why you care about what I posted on Facebook, what I could post on my Instagram, but you want to date a man who doesn't do those things. And as soon as he finally checks you, go, yo, Aaliyah, you know what? I thought I was cool with it, but I don't like these pictures you posting on Facebook and IG. That's how you met me. But as soon as he starts doing it, you're gonna have a problem with him modeling, showing his body off, showing his manhood off, where women can have access to him and see him, and him complimenting him as well too. But you're doing the very thing that you don't want him to entertain. That's what she's asking.
I don't post what he doesn't want me to post. Like we had that conversation. That's what I'm saying. My situation is different from the majority. I agree with you. It comes off like that, but again, with like my relationship personally.
No. He doesn't post you. No. Aaliyah, you run that relationship, regardless of what you. But we can hear your language. He's fine with what you allow, what you're posting. He's accepting what you're posting as well too. If he told you to change something, would you change it?
Yes, we actually had
So
that.
if he told you to, if he says, "Hey, Aaliyah, you ain't, hey, I thought I could handle it. You're not modeling no more. My woman body ain't being nowhere on the internet. You can do all the fitness you want to. The only fitness I accept is, babe, you can train women, you can get them in shape and do what's best for them. You can take care of yourself as well too, but you ain't showing your body to nobody anymore. Would you stop?
Showing off my body, I would stop. I developed a part where I have a business where I don't even have to be in front of the camera anymore because I got to that point in my life now. Now, if I was younger, if I was still in my 20s, then yeah, I would probably be one of those hoo-hoo rah-rah females. But I'm in my 30s now. It's just like, okay, sooner or later, I am going to have to stop being like that type of model. I already developed a part of my business where I don't have to do that anymore. But I do it for my own comfortability because I'm like, I still kind of got it or whatever. Like I'm feeling it. But when I got addressed about it, I rechecked myself, took accountability, and I took it down.
But what do you mean
Um,
by you
Aliyah,
got
can I
it?
ask-
Let me just say something
Can
real
I-
quick before y'all go. Oh, go ahead, Alicia. You don't even haven't been talking. Go
Aliyah,
ahead.
can I ask a question? Do you have a problem? Or not, maybe problem is not the right word, but do you have an issue with giving up control to your man?
To a certain extent, I do.
Mm-hmm. I think you mentioned earlier that you like being able to do what you want to do. And a part of giving up control to your man is not always being able to do what you want to do. So Ilkan brought up control, and I think women misunderstand the word control when men say, I want to be in charge, I want to control the relationship. I think we misunderstand that word. It's not like he wants to be your lieutenant and tell you what you need to do, how you need to walk, how you need to talk. It's him controlling the relationship is part of his protection. That's how he protects the relationship. That's how he protects you. So it's not that he doesn't want you to do these things because he wants to be your lieutenant. He just wants to protect you. And I feel like when I was listening to you, it sounded to me like you holding on to that freedom of I can do what I want to do, and I'm not going to allow a man to control me. But understand the control is not what you think it is. The control is the protection.
Yeah, but why would she do it? That's the point. Like, I actually don't get this conversation, right? If she can get away with it, why would she do it? If I can get the protection of a man while I run relationships, and this is most relationships, the woman dictates where they live, what the color of the blind and the couches, and where the kids go to school, and the car, the color of the car, and when we're going to vacation. If I can get away with everything, why are we trying to convince people? Says, you know what? I will relinquish the power that I have so people in the world can say, you see, look at her listening to her man. Respectfully, this woman don't want nothing to do with men if they can get shit from them. Is like men want sex from woman, and then they want that woman like Patricia O'Neill to be close, but over there, don't be every hour always around me and nagging me. I like you, but stay over there, like on a place where I can see you and I can grab you when I want you, but don't say like why are we once again having women are miserable. Women are miserable regardless. Give her a kingdom and a husband and a castle, and she, oh, I don't have two castles. Give her the world. I don't have the universe. Women are miserable. Either they get everything they want, or they get nothing they want. They have kids, they want to be single. They are single, they want to have kids. They are married, they want to go outside. They are outside, they want to get married. Like, why are we once again trying to say and trying to pretend that most women are not like Aaliyah? They just get what they get, and respectfully, if the rules are changed, she will get another man that does the job that she wants her to do. Because that's probably man. As soon as she puts the single status, and as soon as she deletes all the pictures, there's going to be a bunch of men that are going to say, you know what? I got you. Don't worry about it. Oh, no kids? Oh, in shape? Oh, wait. Oh, look good. Like it's. I get it, right? This is how the world should be. But Rose, you are very mistaken. Women don't want to be under a man at all. They are just like men. They want to be under a man on those sheets. As soon as the session is over, that woman will try to wrestle the power, even if she has an established man, a rich man, the king. Women are not satisfied with being queens. They will literally try to aim for the crown every single time they get, because that's what women do. Even when they find men that are suitable, they're always trying to see if that crown. Oh, hey, what's up, King? Hey, let me try that crown real quick. Oh, does it fit? Oh, it's my tone. It's my skin tone and shit. Like, this is what women do.
Hold up, don't slide yet. I got a feeling you'll like this one or this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and join the Patreon. Link is in the description below. See you soon.
Understand, people, when you hear a woman say me and my man have came to an agreement on what we find disrespectful and what we find respectful, understand that the woman runs a relationship. Understand that compromises were made just for the woman, right? The woman didn't have to make any compromises. The man had to make compromises for the woman. So, for example, she's over here saying that, hey, because you hear this so many times, right? You hear this so many times from women, and 10 times out of 10, that means they are in a relationship with Akash Singh, which means that the woman runs that relationship, which means there's nothing that man can do or say to that woman, man, for that woman to actually sit down and actually take heed to his advice, take heed to his leadership. He's a simp. He is not to be trusted, because any guy, y'all already know it. If y'all have any male friends, if y'all know men, if they are whipped, they are simping, you know it's hard to be around these guys, because they're willing to put a woman over the freaking friendship. They're willing to put a woman over the situation, and that would never go right. So anytime a woman says that, well, hey, listen, we came to an agreement, they did not come to agreement, because 10 times out of 10, he did not want you to be a model. But you sat here and you was like, this is what I want to do. So he compromised. But yet this woman wants to run around here saying that, hey, well, no, we both came to an agreement and to an understanding that, hey, there's nothing wrong with me modeling. So that's respectful. No, he did not want you to do it. But hey, guess what? Because as a woman, you were sitting over here saying, no, I want to do it. Why are you taking this away from me? He just reluctantly said, you know what? Okay, it is what it is. You got it. Right? You got it. You ain't out here sleeping around. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. But once again, you will see the mental gymnastics women will put you through. And it's a sad thing about it because once again, we got to compare them to children. And then your man is ex-military. So he was up here serving the country while you were serving up some hot ass. Like, come on, baby girl. And then the funny thing about it, she just said that, well, you know, I would stop modeling if my man told me to, right? I would stop modeling if my man told me to, but she just sat here and said she got so much confidence from doing this. And 9 times out of 10, he told you he did not want you modeling, but guess what? You still did it anyway. If you had self-awareness, you would understand that, hey, well, me getting into this relationship, let me ask him, are you okay with me modeling? Are you this? Are you that? She'll probably say I did ask him, but let's just keep it a bean. She probably didn't. She probably didn't. But I mean, unless she got her man that's just weak. And the fact that you acknowledge that this is something bad that you might have to change at some point in time, that he's going to want you to change at some point in time, should already tell you that it was bad to begin with. But once again, this is proof that women only want to go with things emotionally and not logically. Logically speaking, you wouldn't want to do it because long term is going to mess you up. Right? But hey, guess what? Emotionally speaking, hey, because it's going to satisfy me right this moment, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And the fact that she can admit that she has a problem with giving up control, I mean, guys, this is just proof that women who say, hey, well, you know what? Me and my husband came to an agreement on what's disrespectful and what's not disrespectful. Understand, they are no different than this sister right here who literally just admitted that she can't get, that she doesn't want to give up control, which is why she said all of the stuff that she said leading up. We already know the type of person she is. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is most of your women today. You literally talk to them long enough, they will show how hypocritical they are. Once again, strong possibility that this man, and I want her to do modeling, but hey, guess what? You know, he just said, I'm gonna compromise, I'm gonna let her do whatever. And the fact that she is running around here saying that we came up with an agreement, should tell you that, hey, well, listen, he's cool with it. No, he's not. He probably just settled with the fact that she's gonna do what she wanna do anyway, and I like her enough that I'm willing to accept it. Y'all guys, let me know down below, man. What do y'all guys think? Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. To the next one.